Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This is the coaching experience, and now we're actually into the real lessons themselves. So here we go. How to be a coach. A simple guide to help people make decisions, take action, and perform at their very best. So you want to be a coach, a guide, perhaps a mentor. Everyone needs a coach. It doesn't matter whether you're a basketball player, a tennis player, a gymnast, or a bridge player. So said Bill Gates. You want to help people become all they can be, to make good decisions and take positive action, and be top performers in their field, in their industry, and in their organization. But most importantly, you want to help them perform on the stage of their life, in whatever role they play with passion, purpose, poise, and a plan. You are ready to learn how to provide a coaching experience. This coaching experience guide will help you learn how to coach people so they can be one of the 3% of the population who know who they are, what they want, what they believe, where they are going, and how they can make a difference in their world and maybe even in the world. Hey, you may be a business or organizational leader who wants to learn how to be a coach to be a better leader and an entrepreneur. You may be a minister, a teacher, a counselor, a consultant, or a mentor who wants to learn a coaching methodology to improve your work with others. You may even be a professional, personal, executive, or performance coach. You may want to join the ranks of this growing group of people who work with others who want to be better and more effective. And they know that courses and seminars and workshops and books and audio and video programs can only take them so far. So they want a coach, and you want to be their coach. You and the people you seek to work with know that in every field, from sports to the arts to business leadership, the best have coaches. You know that a person with pathologies needs a therapist, and one with problems needs a counselor. And for performance improvement and a better situation in life, a coach is best. So, the goal of the coaching communication model. The goal of a coaching experience is a better life experience and performance. In organizations, employee assistance programs, career guidance, and personal growth programs, there are notable and there are commendable. Good organizations often provide the counsel, the guidance, and the resources for those concerns. But ultimately, organizational productivity in the marketplace and personal performance in helping the organizations carry out its mission are both the top line as well as the bottom line. And good coaching is about performance. Someone said, don't lower your expectations to meet your performance. Raise your level of performance to meet your expectations. Expect the best of yourself and then do what is necessary to make it a reality. A gentleman named called Ralph Marston told me that. Good coaching is also principle-based. Like all good guidance, it avoids manipulation, coercion, and total pragmatism. It asks what is right as well as what works. Now, the following are some key understandings and principles that you should consider when you seek to be a coach to others. Here we go. High personal awareness enhances performance. Taking full responsibility leads to greater accountability. Focused action comes from focused communication. High awareness is fundamental to high performance. Good coaching seeks to help the client, and that's the term we will use for the person receiving coaching, to be more fully present and aware of relationships, of communication styles and market situations. When Bugs Bunny says, "What's up, Doc?" he's expressing a coaching principle. Full responsibility must be practiced and not just proclaimed. Coaching asks you not to take the blame for everything, but to accept full responsibility for future performance. A coach often says to you, it does not matter how we got here. Let's decide how we will create a better future that we want. Full responsibility seeks to avoid the personal and organizational and politics and focus on performance. Now, coaching is not naive to the political realities, but puts energy on productivity. The greatest gifts you can give your children are the roots of responsibility and the wings of independence. Dennis Waitley taught me that. Finally, coaching is about communication. Coaching takes the communication process very seriously. In coaching, communication is never just for information. Coaching communication is relationship-based and seeks to inspire, instruct, and motivate the listener. In the business arena, just as in other performance areas like sports and drama, the coach does not necessarily get on the stage or get in the game, but shares knowledge, insight, personal presence, and deep listening. Based on this principle, here is a simple communication guide to help you be a coach or communicate as a coach to those you seek to help. The stages are, for the sake of memory, affirmation, attention, concentration, direction, benediction. The stages of the coaching model, here they go. The following are the details for each coaching communication model stage that we just mentioned. Seek to understand how each stage might work for you and the client, and how you would transition to the next stage in the coaching conversation. The goal is discovery, action, and performance. Words are singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. We can choose to use this force constructively with words of encouragement, or destructively using words of despair. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble. Yehuda Berg, thank you. Affirmation. To affirm means to pronounce or declare a strong positive about another. A good coach looks for a way to begin by affirming some action, insight, character quality, or work of integrity and achievement in another person. Now, this is not to be considered or confused with flattery or pandering to vanity. It should not be a stretch of the truth or have any scent of a setup. But positive affirmation is the way to begin. If you can find nothing else to say about the relationship or the situation, congratulate clients on their courage in being coached, or thank them for their courtesy and their time in meeting with you. To give someone a blessing is the most significant affirmation we can offer. Henri Nouwen. Now, attention. One of the marks of a good coach or advisor is that he or she is fully present to the other person. You need to be, in the words of a master coach, fully there and no place else. When you are coaching, in this stage, we set the situation and listen for all the emotions as well as the stories and information. This is not a time for judgment or solution. It is a time for presence. Many leadership managers are so used to multiple tasking and juggling projects, they are often unaware of just how distracted and fragmented their personal presence really is. Sometimes they are seeking to be so aware of other things that they are not fully present to the main event or to the person they are with right then. Compassion may be defined as the capacity to be attentive to the experience of others, to wish the best for others, and to sense what will truly serve others. Joan Halifax. Ironically, this quality of not being fully there may come from another leadership strategy that the leader-manager has been taught. Building influence and learning how to work the room causes one to continually be looking for the next connection. This working the room mindset easily gets carried into a coaching conversation, and it's antithetical to being a good coach. You would do well to remember the legendary communicator Earl Nightingale, who said that the best way to be successful in life and business is to treat every person as if he or she were the most important person in the world. Focus on being so present and attentive that your client experiences this as something very unique and profoundly satisfying. Concentration. The next stage in the coaching conversations takes us to the priority issues before the client. Hopefully these were discovered during the attention stage. The coach clarifies and suggests where the rest of the coaching conversation should go. This is also the stage where the coach, if he or she has a concern or an agenda item, brings it forward. When you do, use coaching language with words such as request, permission, and challenge. Use phrases such as, I have a request. Can we address this concern? With your permission, let us focus on. I would like to challenge you to consider. Here you seek agreement on the issues and the priority issue for this meeting or for this coaching session. At this stage, you should also seek to go deeper on the areas and issues which you are concentrating on. Questions such as the following should be a part of your coaching repertoire. Why is that so important to you? Can you tell me more about? How would you feel if? What would that look like? Where would we be if? Do all you can to add greater depth to your discovery of what is important and enhance the personal connection. That leads us to the next stage, direction. At this stage, we hope to get a commitment that leads to action, performance. Now, often a good coach finds that this is a seamless transition from the concentration stage. It is also where clients may start to take the lead as they discover some of the directions and actions that need to be taken themselves. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sails to reach my destination. So said Jimmy Dean. It is best when the client has come to the direction stage by self-discovery. They now own the intentions. Now the coach tries to lock the client into some commitment. Questions such as the following. Encourage the client to go somewhere, do something, and achieve a result. They encourage the client to perform. How are we going to begin? May I hold you responsible for? Will you need any help in? Hey, when will we celebrate the completion of? What will be clearer to us after we? Benediction. That's right. Next stage, pronounce a benediction. No, a benediction is not just the closing words of a religious service. They are to be the closing words of a coaching conversation that sends the client off to greater awareness, responsibility, and enhanced performance. The word benediction has its origin in the Latin bene, which is good, diction, speak. Benediction means to speak goodness, wellness, and encouragement to another, no matter what happened. In your client interface, end with a benediction. Even if no resolution has been found for the situation, or if the resolution is separation, close with good words. In closing a coaching conversation, such words as, I wish you all the best. May it go well with you. Spoken with directness and sincerity, bring us to the right conclusion. It can be another profound experience for the client. Showing my age, remember Mr. Spock of the original Star Trek series? He would say, live long and prosper. He was pronouncing a benediction, and so can you. Okay, here we go. A summary of the stages. The effective coaching conversation moves from an affirmation of the person and their contribution to listening with deep attention so that you can both agree on the issue requiring concentration. You could then come to the point of recommending and agreeing to the direction and action that is needed, and you close with a benediction. Using these stages as your performance guide, you can help people discover the truth about themselves, the direction they should take, the behavior they should change, and the performance for which they should strive. Self-discovery is best, and a good coach promotes self-discovery. The delights of self-discovery are always available, said Ms. Gail Sheehy. Remember this truth now. Here we go. A truth told is good but seldom heard. A truth revealed has greater yield, but a truth discovered is best of all, and a truth imposed on another is no truth at all. Now let's learn not only how to be a coach or mentor, but to learn the language of coaching. There we go. Now, let's do a quick reminder of that powerful truth. And I'm immodest enough to claim it personally as mine. Okay, here we go. Very important. Whether you are a parent, a manager, a leader, here we go. A truth told is good, but seldom heard. Yeah. But a truth revealed has greater yield. And a truth discovered is best of all. And a truth imposed is really no truth at all. And we are in the business of helping men and women discover the truth for themselves on how to live well, be fully alive, and make their unique mark in the world. That's what we want to do, and we want to do it well. There we go. Now you've completed your first real lesson on how to be a coach, and lesson 2 will teach us a little bit more about the language of coaching. Please reach out to me, Stan Houston, at stan@witradio.net. Witradio.net is our website, and 520-664-7002 USA.